Today I will be showing you a recipe using green moong beans. It is healthy, loaded with vegetables, protein-rich, vegan and delicious. At the end, I will also show you how to make a delicious sesame seed tomato dip or chutney that goes perfectly along with these bean pancakes. Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. I have rinsed and soaked a cup of green moong beans in water overnight, along with 2 tablespoons of uncooked rice. You can use any rice of your choice. I like soaking them overnight because that helps in getting a smooth paste when blended, and they are easily digestible as well. Next day, drain all that water, again give a quick rinse and add them in your blender jar. Today I am using my food processor, but you can also use a blender. In it goes chopped ginger, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, that is jeera, a handful of spinach leaves, and little bit of chopped coriander leaves. You can leave out the spinach or coriander leaves if you want. Then a fourth of a teaspoon of ajwain, that is carom seeds. You can use dried thyme in place of ajwain. Ajwain helps in digestion and I love using it. First I will crush everything without using any water. Scrape the sides of your blender and now you can add a fourth of a cup of water. Add very little water at a time in intervals. In that way you will have full control over the batter because you do not want it to be too runny. I again added 2 more tablespoons of water. It should be a smooth paste. If it feels slightly grainy, that's okay, but it shouldn't be too grainy. Okay, I added 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour at this point. You can use any flour of your choice. Flour acts as a binding agent, but do not add too much. It has turned pasty now. You may feel little bit of grainy texture, but like very fine grains. Next, time to add the veggies. Chopped onion, chopped bell pepper, that is capsicum. You can use capsicum of any color. Finely chopped carrot, chopped coriander leaves or any herb of your choice, and chopped green onion. I also added a chopped green chilli, which is totally optional. A little more than half a teaspoon of salt. Now mix everything very well. You can make this batter the night before, but add the veggies just before cooking or else the batter will turn watery. You can add as much or as little of veggies. The batter shouldn't be too thin nor too thick. It should look more like a cake batter. Now my friends, please use a non-stick pan. Non-stick pans nowadays are improved, so buy a pan that don't have those harmful chemicals in them. Never use high heat when cooking in any non-stick pan. I heated 2 tablespoons of oil on medium heat. Once the oil turns hot, scoop out a big spoonful of batter and spread it on the pan. Please observe carefully how I am spreading the batter just by dabbing my spoon on the batter. Please do not try to stretch it because then it will tear. Fry on medium-low heat till it gets golden brown. Check it whether it has turned golden brown and then flip. Fry on this side as well till golden brown. Lift it a little bit with your spatula and let the oil run under like this. Now the first one is always the experimental one, so please don't be disappointed if it doesn't come out well. It gets better with the second one and the third one and so on. So please don't be disappointed if you see the first one is tearing or not up to the mark. This tastes best when served as soon as it is fried, but it also tastes good at room temperature. You can also take this in your lunchbox. You can make smaller pancakes as well. It is really very, very delicious. Remember my friends, the pan should be hot when adding the batter. Then lower the heat and cook it. You can make it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, do whatever you like. Next, let's make the chutney. In a pan, add 2 teaspoons of oil. Add a heaped tablespoon of sesame seeds. I'm using toasted sesame seeds today. You can use white sesame seeds as well. If using white sesame seeds, fry them on low heat till they turn golden brown in color. But be careful that they do not turn too dark brown because then they will turn bitter. Next, I added 2 medium tomatoes. I added 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. Cover it on medium-low heat till the tomatoes turn soft. In between, give a stir and mash with your spatula. See, the tomatoes have become all mushy-dushy now. Next, I added a teaspoon of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and this is done. Switch off heat and allow it to cool down completely before blending it. I added about 1/4 cup of water and blended it to a smooth paste. The consistency shouldn't be too thick nor too runny. Next, heat a tablespoon of oil over medium heat. Once the oil turns hot, lower the heat to low and add 1/4 teaspoon of black mustard seeds. Always allow the seeds to splutter merrily because only then they will release their flavor. I added some dry red chilies, then switch off the heat and add 1/8 teaspoon of chili powder. Remember to switch off your stove before adding the chili powder or else it will burn. And then pour this crackling goodness over the chutney. My friends, do mix it after adding. I didn't because I wanted to take a nice thumbnail picture for this video. Please do try this recipe. It is so healthy as well as delicious. And do not forget to send me your feedback after trying my recipes. I really love reading all your comments and I try my best to reply to all. Bye bye.